a ghost in my art style. I've gotten this question quite a few times about how I design my ghosts, so here are some things to keep in mind if you want to draw a ghost like this. So let's get into it. Let's sketch out a ghost real quick. Boom, some ghosties. I personally tend to make the top of their head a bit more flat, just because I like the way it looks. I also tend to give them these little slit eyes. Pretty much all my ghosts have that. I tend to give their cloth a softer look, while in comparison their legs and shoes usually have a sharper look. Like so, they're more pointed. Those are a few things I keep in mind when I'm initially designing my ghosts, and then once we add coloring and line art, that adds in a bunch of new rules. When it comes to coloring and doing line art, I always do colored line art. And I always pick a color for their cloth to be. They always have a colored shadow. I'll be using these lovely colors to do these ghosts. And since I chose like a hot pink for the line art, I'll be using this softer pink for shadows. You can kind of do whatever you want for the shading, so long as it's simplified and there's not too much of it. And if there's any obvious creases, make sure you add some shadows into those. Boom, we got some little simple shadows. Now let's do the legs. While the rest of the ghost always has line art, I always color block any skin that's showing. I don't know why, it's just how I do it. They're still drawing, but boom, they're done. While I don't do it for every ghost, most of my ghosts have really colorful socks. So I'm gonna give these guys some yellow socks and blue shoes. I tend to color block the shoes and socks, and then go back in and do some little details. So it's not like it's completely color blocked like the legs. I'll show you in a second, I'm just waiting for it to dry. Boom, socks and shoes are colored. I'm gonna do some vertical lines on the socks with this blue, the same blue as the shoes, and then I'm gonna use a darker blue to do the laces on the shoes. Oh, I got impatient and it's smearing. I love Poscas, but I hate waiting for them to dry. Boom, you got some ghosties. I highly recommend drawing them and coloring them with Poscas because it's easier to block out solid shapes with the paint markers. Here's a little list of things I tend to do with all my ghosts. It's almost like a cheat sheet. I hope this tutorial made sense. If you had any more questions about how I draw my ghosts or something about them, don't be afraid to ask, just let me know. I'd love to help answer your questions, and if there's anything else you want to see as a tutorial, just let me know. I actually still have the first ghost I ever drew in this type of style. Looky! It's my sunflower ghost and my butterfly skateboard ghost, the ghost that started it all. Also, speaking of ghosts, I have a little sneak peek of a new product I have coming out this week. I got an embroidered patch of one of my space ghosts, and it's really big. Just wanted to share that real quick because I'm really happy with how it turned out. And it's really shiny. Okay. If you have anything else you want as a tutorial, just let me know, and have a wonderful day. Bye!